Hello, good morning. It's Adil Fazal here bringing you analysis of the European markets for the trading session 7th of February 2019, Thursday. Please be sure to visit my website www.inter-market-analysis.com and be sure to obviously follow me on Twitter as well, and be sure to read these two books. Certainly will help you in the understanding of intermarket analysis. Okay, European markets have just actually took a turn for the worse. We've had quite a swoon here. Okay, led by the weakness in European economic data. So bearish arguments so far. Japanese equities lower overnight. Okay, US equities lower as well, with the Nasdaq being the prolific weakness. Weaker German data, weaker Italian data, weaker Spanish data, as we've already seen. Again, if you read the Bloomberg news feeds there, certainly concerned with regards to Germany. Economic data certainly taking a turn for the worse. Volvo profits declining as well. Again, the auto sector certainly being hurt. Bullish news really is priced into this juncture at this juncture as well. So all bullish news, given the fact that the markets have actually retraced more than 75% of the actual previous sell-off. Positive news this morning, obviously strong earnings from Total, helping the obviously following on from yesterday's BP earnings. UniCredit, SoftBank, Zurich all beating as well. China-US trade war concerns remain. Again, that certainly has been alleviated, although that should technically be in the bearish arguments field. And as the Fed actually tilted towards a 360 degree to a dovish policy, that's the argument that we're trying to obviously make. That's a bullish argument. So given the fact that the Fed has done a U-turn, and hence the reason why equities globally are starting to obviously turn bullish. So again, that certainly is something to take into consideration. The rest of the day in terms of economic data, okay, or fundamental factors to watch out, you've got the BOE. Okay, again, will Mr. Carney be hawkish, dovish? Watch out for the inflation going forward as well, and his comments will obviously have quite a drastic effect. A lot of that has been priced in, with sterling now breaking to new lows, so watch out there. ECB merge speech, watch out in terms of obviously the ECB going forward. Again, Carney speech as well, following on for the BOE. US economic growth forecasts, EU economic growth forecasts, watch out for those. Again, pretty dismal given the fact that Germany is the leader there. US jobs data, watch out there. Fed Clarida speech, again watching for further dovish comments, or does she actually go into damage control given the fact that the markets have interpreted a full 360 degree tilt towards the dovish side. China-US trade war concerns remain, so again, certainly take that into consideration as well. Let's have a look at the technical picture now. German DAX first and foremost, as you can see there, certainly swooning. Okay, the daily chart, however, since they hit that gap fill around 11,340, hit a pivot high of 11,370, we've started to reverse. We have an unfilled gap below at 10,900, so watch out below. That's all I'll say with regards to German DAX. My bias certainly remains bearish. 60-minute chart, we've got the upper obviously resistance line now, 11,370. Watch out for resistance here around 11,330. So far it is being rejected. Okay, in terms of the FTSE 100, let's give you an insight here. Again, this is an index that I've been hammered as of late. I've been constantly short this indices, to my obviously detriment. Obviously worst trading week of 2019 thus far. I think down 200 points at the moment, certainly isn't looking good. Okay, so daily chart has had an impressive and an amazing thrust, as you can see. I mean, almost an inverse obviously correlation to sterling. If I bring up a chart of sterling here, bear with me. Okay, GBP, USD, bear with me. Okay, here we go. As you can see here, if I bring up a daily chart, you can see a decline in sterling. Obviously, increase means an increase in the FTSE 100, and that's exactly what we've seen. Okay, that's what we've seen thus far. Again, watch out for resistance there. On the daily chart, certainly coming into resistance. Now, you do have the IHS formation as well. So again, I've put that in there. So those that are trade technical patterns, watch out if the Mr. Carney obviously is extra or super dovish, again, just like the Fed. 60-minute chart, we are into resistance now on the FTSE. 10-minute chart, we are hitting a wall of resistance, failing to get past that 7185 zone. So watch out for resistance there. Again, certainly looking to short that zone. Okay, given the fact that obviously German economic data remains weak. Okay, so keep that on your radar. In terms of the French CAC, again, you've had a swoon there, even though Total came out with strong earnings. You do have resistance at 5115. Still have a bull flag at the moment. Again, has been a very impressive thrust from 4,600, led by the Fed. Okay, so I think that's a good summation, really, from my perspective. I'll try and do a US video later on as well. I'll be doing daily videos now in morning and evening, wrap-ups for European markets and the US going forward. On that note, good day, and wish you the best with your trading day. Goodbye now.